What are you waiting for? What are they waiting for? What shall I talk about? Dukkha. First noble truth, the truth of dukkha. We avoid it. Morning when we wake up, we don't want to get up. Dukkha. When we are hungry, dukkha. When we are thirsty, dukkha. When we need to go to the toilet, dukkha. We leave our shit, dukkha. When we are tired, dukkha. Just dukkha of the body. But there's a nice way, we can avoid all this. When we wake up, we just sleep over. Then there's no dukkha. When we're hungry, we eat, then there's no dukkha anymore. When we are thirsty, we drink, there's no more dukkha. When we're tired, we go to sleep, there's no more dukkha. So, there's no dukkha in our life, No? Yeah? We avoid all the unpleasant things, and hanker after the pleasant things, No? That's why we don't know dukkha, If we see something disgusting, we look the other way, no? If we meet something, that is unpleasant to our eyes, we look the other way, So that we are not getting in contact with dukkha, with dissatisfaction, dis-ease, suffering, pain, all these uncomfortable feelings, boredom. When we are bored, we look at our smartphone. So we avoid dukkha. We avoid it all the time. And now it's time for us to look at dukkha. When you start to meditate, you see the dukkha. So painful. This is not okay. My knees hurt. My back hurt. Sometimes my head hurts. We see the dukkha of the body. And the same thing, the dukkha of the mind is much stronger. And we also try to avoid it. We don't like this, so we do something else. We want this and we can't get it, so we get something else. And so on, and so on, and so on. And dukkha pervades our life. And the Lord Buddha called it the first noble truth. And if you don't understand the first noble truth, there's no way out of this hamster wheel. The more clearly we see it, the more incentive we have, to get out. If we try to avoid it all the time, we don't have any incentive to get out. Oh yeah, this is nice. Oh, that is nice. Yeah, let's go to another country, Let's go on a trip, This is nice, that is nice. And we go only for the nice things, In next life, do the same thing, Born again, born again. Just like a hamster in a hamster wheel, running. Or, for some people, it's like a roller coaster going up and then going down. It's fun, Oh, why it's so slow going up? It's so nice to go down. It's very fast, very fast going down to hell, And then it takes a long time to go up to heaven, That's the roller coaster of life, See the dukkha if you don't understand dukkha, if you don't understand the first noble truth, you get stuck in the samsara, Birth, death, birth, death, birth, death, And nobody likes death, yeah? Everybody, cheers on, when a new baby is born. Cute, 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 so nice, Huh? When we get older, we don't cheer on it anymore. Huh? Oh, I'm getting older. Oh, I need to go to see the doctor. Yeah. Sometimes we take a camp in the doctor's house, yeah? Because from one ailment to the next, yeah? And then we die, Yeah? And then we are born again. Oh, it's so nice, yeah? Was it so nice, huh? I told you to do some reflection about your life, yeah? Huh? When you went to school, it was so much fun, huh? When you grew up, it was so much fun, yeah? When you learned to walk, when you learned to talk, when you learned to read and write, yeah? Yeah? So much fun, huh? No dukkha, huh? Not enough, yeah? Let's go, let's try it another life, huh? No? Yeah? One more, yeah? We always say one more time, yeah? Huh? Oh, this food is nice, one more time, yeah? Huh? And we never stop, yeah? This life, one more life, just one more life, yeah? Huh? Let's do things better, yeah? But if we don't better ourselves, things are not getting better, huh? So understand, see the dukkha, yeah? See every, when you disagree, when you when you're dis-ease, when you're discomfort, when you're bored, when you're restless, see the dukkha and realize, okay, there's the first noble truth. Let me realize it, yeah? And then go on, yeah? But notice it, in your daily life, huh? Oh, there's dukkha. Oh, there's dukkha. Lord Buddha. Yeah? Lord Buddha taught us, there's dukkha. Huh? And dukkha is not only suffering, it's dis-ease, discomfort. Huh? And when I look at you, everybody of you is in discomfort, constantly, moving around here and there, yeah? That's the discomfort of the body. Yeah? But actually the body is not in discomfort. Yeah? It's the citta that is in discomfort. Huh? The body does know pain. Huh? Ask the body if it knows pain. Huh? Ask the body what is pain. Huh? It's the citta who knows its pain. Huh? It's the owner. Yeah? just like a car. A car doesn't know pain. Yeah? The owner of the car knows pain. Huh? When somebody comes and scratches the car, yeah? Oh, yeah? Then we get angry, yeah? Yeah? But the car, yeah? Doesn't matter, doesn't matter to the car, yeah? If it doesn't work, it doesn't matter to the car. It's not sorry that it cannot work and it cannot run, yeah? But we are sorry when the body doesn't work anymore, huh? When the body gets sick, and we can't get up, we feel so sick, we have no energy, then, the citta is worried, yeah? The body doesn't worry about anything, yeah? Realize this, yeah? Body doesn't know pain. Body doesn't even know hunger, yeah? Doesn't know, doesn't know thirst, yeah? Doesn't know anything, yeah? It's just, it's just a tool, yeah? It's the first khandha. So realize dukkha, in your daily life, yeah? And then if you can't bear it anymore, then find a way out of dukkha, yeah? The Lord Buddha teaches us the way out of dukkha. The second noble truth is, why do we have dukkha? Because of our desire, yeah? Wanting this, wanting that, not wanting this, not wanting that, wanting to become, not wanting to become. Some people don't want to live, that is also, yeah? Desire. So they kill themselves, and then they are born again and they kill themselves again, up to 500 times, yeah? Before that, before this karma is expired. That's, yeah? Not wanting to live or wanting to live, it's all tanha, yeah? It's a desire now to become or not to become, to want this or not to want this, yeah? That's what creates our dukkha. If you are satisfied with the things that are happening around us, there's no dukkha. Huh? Yeah? Try to be satisfied. Huh? We can't, yeah? We can't be satisfied. Yeah? We want this, we want more money, yeah? I mean, when it is hot, we want it to be cooler, when it's too cold, we want it to be warmer, I mean, and so on, yeah? We don't want to wear this dress anymore, so we buy a new dress. We don't like this handbag anymore, so we want a new handbag or new shoes or things like that, a new car, new apartment, new, yeah? Because we can't, we can't stand this boring old, yeah? That's why why our apartment, changes every few years, yeah? New curtains, new pictures, we have to rearrange the, furniture and so on. No? It's boring. Just like our breath, boring. Dukkha. We do it because of dukkha. Yeah? What is the third noble truth? There's an end of dukkha. And the fourth noble truth, is the path that leads to the end of dukkha. Yeah? And that is sila, samadhi, panya. Did I talk yesterday about the sila? Yeah. Keep the sila from now on. Keep the sila. Don't even bother, to break them. Yeah? Don't be a neya, constantly swaying forth and back. Yeah. But the kilesas don't let us keep the silas. They constantly, you can do it one. Yeah, that is not so important. Yeah, you can do it one time. One time is no time. Yeah. And then we do it one time, and then we do it a second time, a third time, so they get us all the time. Yeah? So keep the sila, keep the 5 precepts. If you don't want to go to hell, like I said yesterday, if you don't care about going to hell, then don't need to keep it. Yeah, go against it, yeah. And have some fun with your friends down there. The second part is samadhi, the ability to concentrate and the development of sati. Yeah. And the third part is panya. This morning I was talking a little bit about investigation of pain, investigation about feeling. Yeah. That is the path out. Yeah. Now and then later on we investigate. We investigate the body. Together with the senses. Yeah. To get detached. Yeah. We are attached to this body. We worry constantly about this body. Yeah. If it's sick, we worry about. We worry about it. If it doesn't get any food. Yeah. If I get laid off, I cannot buy any food anymore. Yeah. I mean, we worry about this body. Yeah. When it's sick, we worry about it. When it's hot, we worry about it. When it's cold, we worry about it. We constantly worry about this body. Yeah. All our effort we put into this body. Yeah. Never realizing that it's just a tool. It's a tool to get out, get out of the cycle of samsara. Yeah, endless cycle. Yeah, it's not. Don't think. I mean, after a million lives, you will end up, outside of samsara. No. Yeah, I mean there are beings, who have trillions or billions or zillions or whatever, I don't know, how many lives they have already lived, yeah? And how many planets have we lived? Huh? In how many civilizations have we lived, yeah? What do we know about this world, yeah? We think we are the only, civilization, huh? Yeah, that's what we think, yeah. The civilization before us, yeah? I mean, the Lord Buddha taught us, He is the fourth Buddha on this planet. The fourth. Yeah? So, I mean, we heard something, maybe you heard something, maybe it didn't trigger to Singapore yet, but we heard something about Atlantis. That was the third civilization. Then there was a civilization in the Pacific. It was called Lemuria, and about the first civilization we don't even know anything, yeah? Probably 1 million years ago, yeah? And we think we are the first human beings here on this planet, yeah? Probably, yeah? Probably the first human beings that are so cruel, that only know, since our civilization, know only war, yeah? Look at the history of this planet, yeah, of our civilization. And it has lasted only 7,000 years yet. Huh? 7,000 years. And it's a history of war, no matter where you look on the planet. History of war. As far as I know, Atlantis has lasted, 70,000 years. It was a long civilization, yeah? Before it went down, just like our civilization is going down, and then there's another civilization coming. Huh? The Buddha for the next, he's called Maitreya, yeah? The Buddha for the next civilization is already waiting, waiting in heaven, Tavatimsa heaven, for the time that is ripe to be born, and to become a Buddha. Huh? So there will be another civilization, and this fifth civilization will not know anything about this civilization, just like we know hardly anything about the previous civilization. Yeah? So they also think, we are the only civilization, No? Yeah? Hopefully it lasts a little bit longer than our civilization, because our civilization is going down the train pretty fast, yeah? With all these wars are coming, yeah? And with all these destructive weapons we have, yeah? Look at the nuclear weapons, that we have, and so on, We can make very, very easy, to get rid of the civilization, yeah? And we are angry enough to do it, We are stupid enough to do it. We are stupid enough to kill ourselves, yeah? To destroy this planet for a long time. Anyway, how did I get here? Dukkha. I was talking about, we have been, not samsara, we have been on so many planets, yeah? The Lord Buddha talked about, he could see, 24 Buddhas, that came before him, yeah? And he said, on some planets, there were 2 Buddhas. On some planets, there was only 1 Buddha. Yeah? So we have traveled through this universe, being on this planet and that planet and that planet, before that. Yeah? Huh? Don't think, you were born, and then you will die and nothing know of it. No? If you don't find a way out, you probably will be born on the next planet. I don't know how you will call it, yeah? How it is called, yeah? Probably the same, Mother Earth, So, how does this planet look like? We don't know, yeah? But if you don't make any effort to get out of samsara, you will know, yeah? You will be born there, yeah? Sooner or later, huh? And then experience the same kind of dukkha. Yeah, human beings, they have a lot of dukkha, but they also have sukha. Yeah? That's why we can go out. Yeah? That's why we can find a way out. Yeah? People who have lots of dukkha, they don't find a way to religion, because they're worried, constantly worried. Yeah? About this and about that. Yeah? People in the ghost realm, they don't find a way out. In the animal, they don't even know. Yeah? In the hell realm, we just experience the results of our karma, yeah. So there's no way out, yeah. And in the heavenly realm, think about it, if you're constantly happy, would you go and sit in meditation and find a way out? Huh? Oh, fighting the kilesas, yeah. No, if you're happy, yeah. Working on your heavenly palace, and think, that's so nice, yeah. Huh? And then, the time ends, and then you end up in hell, and then, too much, huh? And then you come back to the ghost realm before you come back as a human being, and then, same thing, you forgot everything. Huh? You remember the last lives? Huh? No, yeah. That's why we don't believe, in the last lives, or next lives, yeah. There's a Chinese, most of you are Chinese, there's a Chinese saying, when 2 friends meet, see you in hell, yeah? I'll see you there, yeah? And then when the hell is over, then we come back, yeah? Or some of us might go to heaven, before they come to the human realm. There are 31 realms of existence, and 25 of these realms belong to the heavenly. Yeah? And we are on the 5th level, so we are pretty low. But we have the advantage of having dukkha and sukha, yeah? Popokan. That means, about 50-50. Yeah? That's why we can see, the difference. What is the difference of dukkha and sukha? Yeah? Where is it? Yeah? And how can I overcome? Yeah? So there is, this everlasting, supreme happiness. Yeah? So there is no dukkha anymore, and there's also no sukha. Sukha, that means, also excitement. Yeah? If you're really happy, your heart beats up very quickly, yeah? And if you're very angry, your heart beats up very quickly, where's the difference? Yeah? This we can experience, this we can investigate, and see, there's actually nothing to it, it's just, beating up heart, yeah? When we got really excited, think about it, yeah? When you were 14, 15, 16, our heart nearly burst every day. Huh? Remember that? Please try to remember when we went through puberty. We couldn't take it anymore. We instantly would have a heart attack. Yeah, see? Yeah? But when we are born as a human being, we have to go through it again. Yeah. So think about it. Yeah. That is one thing, what you should take with you, keeping 5 precepts and asking for, what is the purpose of my life, yeah? What do I want, when I die, and we never know when we die, yeah? When I die, what do I want to take with me, huh? Yeah? What do I want, this life that is lasting, yeah? Everything that we work for is not lasting, huh? Sometimes, our children take, the money away, or the house away, or the car away, but, we cannot take it anyway with us, yeah? But the things that we worked for, in our heart, that's what we take with us, yeah? The characteristic tendencies that we develop, yeah, this we take into the next life. Be it good tendencies or be it bad tendencies. That's what we take with us, yeah? And then in the next life, this is what we have, yeah? Then we are born in this family, in this country, or wherever we are, yeah? Because of these characteristic tendencies, or because of our attachment to our friends, yeah? If you can't let go of, if you can't let go of your children, you might be the next grandchild of your daughter. That happens very often, yeah? Huh? That, the grandchild, of the daughter, or of the son, is us, yeah? Huh? Because we're so attached to the family. If you're not attached, you can be born anywhere, yeah? Huh? Find the right, sometimes, you're born with friends, that you find very special, or with a group of people that you found, towards the end of your life being very special, yeah? You can be born into this, yeah, into this circle, yeah, of people, yeah. But anyway, is that what you want, Is that what you want to be born again over and over again? Or you want to find a way out, or at least make some effort, to go to the door, so that in one of your next lives you can open the door, yeah? Or even open it now, yeah? No? Not yet. I have too much fun, There's too much fun, huh? But if we get older, there's not so much fun anymore. Yeah? So panya, wisdom, sati panya. Yeah? My venerable teacher, talked about sati panya. Sati is this awareness, that knows what is going on, yeah? Connected with the knowingness. Huh? Sati and knowingness are not the same thing. Awareness is being aware of what is going on in the citta, yeah? And knowingness comes from the citta. So, Sati Panya are the only weapons that we have to defeat the kilesas, yeah? And that's what we have to develop, yeah? I mean, we develop samadhi, concentration, and awareness, sati, during our meditation, to our samatha meditation, yeah? And then we use the sati that we developed, and the concentration in order to investigate the 5 khandhas. Yeah? The 5 khandhas, what are the 5 khandhas? I mean, I talked about it. It's the rupa, vedana, sanya, sankhara, and vijnana. Yeah? The body, feeling, bodily feeling, mental feeling, memory, association, thoughts, yeah? And consciousness. Yeah? And this is the toolbox that we have, and that is what we think, it's me, it's mine, it's myself. Yeah? Everything that we think about us, is within these 5 khandhas. Yeah? It's my thought, it's my feeling, yeah? It's my memory, yeah? Huh? And about consciousness, it's my consciousness, yeah? I'm conscious, yeah? But most of the time we are unconscious, yeah? Or not really, or sleeping, better sleeping, yeah. Yeah. Walking through with closed eyes and not noticing what is going on, yeah. The young people, I mean, wherever I go, I see the young people, walking, and texting, they don't even know what is going on in their life, yeah. I mean, open your eyes and see, yeah. Didn't the Lord Buddha say that? Open your eyes and see for yourself, huh? Yeah, I thought he said that, but our eyes are closed or our eyes are full of sand, yeah, and that's also what he said, yeah. There are only a few people with little sand in their eyes, yeah, and these ones are the ones who are interested in the teaching of the Lord Buddha and can comprehend, can understand, yeah, and even then, later on they can start to practice, yeah. But most of the people have so much sand in their eyes, they don't see anything, yeah. What was it? Yeah, in the 60s, was it in the 60s? 7 o'clock for the children, 7 p.m. for the children. There was the sandman, who came with a bag of sand and put it in the eyes of the kids so that they could sleep, yeah. But probably not in Singapore, it was only in Europe, yeah. But maybe some of you saw it, yeah. Every day, 7 o'clock, so the children could see it, and then they get tired, and then went to sleep, yeah. Yeah. That is the sand in our eyes, yeah. Sand and then go to sleep, yeah. And when we wake up, we suddenly realize that we are in another realm, yeah. Because we have not waken up before. So what I'm trying to do, with teaching you is trying to wake you up, yeah? So that you realize what you're doing, yeah? Why you're doing it and what the results of your doing is, yeah? Wake up, yeah? Wake up to reality, Don't get fooled by whatever is in your smartphone, yeah? This is not reality. Reality is feeling, Is memory, is association, is thinking, yeah? Even what other people say that is not reality, is that what they think is reality, but what you think is your reality, what they think is their reality, and they constantly clash these realities, and we argue, and fight, yeah? No? Huh? So look at it, yeah? And that's why we investigate the 5 khandhas, yeah? Because it's everything that we think we are, yeah? I'm good, yeah? It's memory and thought, It's a delusion, that we have, yeah? I'm good, and other people come, no, you're not good, you're bad. And then we are in trouble, huh? It's all our self-views, and our self-views are mostly made up out of memories and, thoughts. Huh? and a lot of imagination, yeah? And that, and that can be heard, of course, Other people can come and, say, no, you're not like that, or I see you differently, and that is hurtful, yeah? Because, what do we say? Breaking a stone out of your crown of self, yeah? That hurts. So, look at these things that are happening, yeah? Happening in the realm that you are aware of. And the realm that you're aware of is the body. Yeah? When you meditate, it's mostly the body, but it's also thought, memory, association, and feelings, Consciousness, it's too fast. Yeah? You can't catch it. Yeah? There are moments of consciousness, and then, there's a dip where consciousness disappears, and then there's coming consciousness again. If some of the elders who went to the cinema, yeah, when we watched movies in the old times, 30, 40, 50 years ago, yeah, if the film was not synchronized, you saw a black bar between the pictures. Yeah? You remember that? Yeah? And that is when consciousness stops. Yeah? Consciousness is just taking one picture, and one picture, yeah? And, we called it the moving pictures, yeah? It was called movies, and later on movies, moving pictures, yeah? And that made the whole story. Yeah? If you just see one picture, there is no story to it. Huh? But if you see it very fast, yeah, like we do it, yeah, we see it very fast, then there becomes a story. Huh? And that is consciousness. Yeah? Consciousness is this little black bar, there's moment of consciousness, and there's this black bar, and then there's the next picture, and the next picture, and next picture, and next picture, and next picture. Yeah? Most of us, will not be aware of, consciousness dropping in and dropping out. Yeah? So that's why we see, movie. That's why we think, there's a future and there's a past, and there's this and there's that. Yeah? Because we don't see it. Yeah? But later on, if our practice develops, we might be able to see it. Yeah? So, see that, investigate it, yeah, investigate it. Investigate the body, why am I so attached to this body, why do I have to work all my life for this body, and not getting anything out of it, yeah? Do you get any pleasure out of the body? Yes. That's what you think. But that's not what the truth is. Huh? The truth is when you're hungry, yeah, and you eat, you think this is pleasure. Yeah? But you eat more than you are hungry, you get filled up, and then you throw up, and that is dukkha. Huh? So, eating itself is not pleasure, it's laying, yeah, it's allaying dukkha. Yeah? So the body actually doesn't give you pleasure, it gets rid of, you can get rid of the dukkha of the body. Yeah? When you have medicine, and you eat it, and you get well again, it's getting rid of the dukkha. Yeah? Eating is getting rid of the dukkha, sleeping is getting rid of the dukkha. Huh? There's no sukha in. Yeah? Try to sleep for 24 hours. It's dukkha. If you think that sleeping is sukha, then you sleep for 24 hours and you see it's dukkha. Or eat for 12 hours and you see it's dukkha. Yeah? Or drink for 12 hours and you see it's dukkha. Yeah? Yeah? See it? Yeah? Yeah? Anybody can tell me, where's the pleasure that the body gives us? The pleasure arises in the senses. Seeing something, seeing something that we find nice, or hearing something that we find nice. That is the pleasure. But the body itself doesn't give us any pleasure. Huh? The only what we think is pleasure is actually, very, very coarse example. You have a bowl, a bowl or pot, with hot amber coals, yeah? And then you have a pot with ice cold water, yeah? You put your hand into, until the hand starts burning, and then you push it down, in the cold water. Ah, it's so nice when That's what we think is pleasure, huh? Look at all these crazy Farangs, that come from the cold countries and they lie on the beach, and heat themselves up until they can't stand the heat anymore. Then they go into the cold water until they can't stand the cold anymore. And then they come back and heat themselves up, and then they cool themselves down. And then in the end, at the end of the day, some of us know it, at the end of the day, I said, that was so much fun. Yeah? That's it. It's a change from unpleasant, to getting rid of the unpleasant, yeah? That's, in German, we have the saying, hit your head against the wall because it's so nice when the pain goes away. That's the pleasure of the body. That's what we think is the pleasure of the body. Remember this, yeah? Please, yeah? Huh? There is no pleasure of the body, there's a pleasure of the sense, and there's a displeasure of the sense as well, yeah? Seeing something that we don't like, or hearing something that we don't like, yeah? If I hear nowadays, I was born, in the hippie times, in the 70s, in the 60s, 70s, with all these rock bands, when I hear now this music that they think, it is, the music, it's so terrible. I don't know, it doesn't even make sense, huh? Some of you might remember, the rock music. At least, it has had some lyrics in it, that made us think about what we are doing. Yeah, yeah. Especially, through the Vietnam War. There are a lot of rock bands. Who talked about it. Made us think. What are we doing with our life? Yeah. In the end, then we went up there, make love, not war. That was my generation. Some of you might remember it, it spilled down to Singapore a little bit, yeah? Yeah? But that was, and then we went into hippie communes, and then, spend the nights at the beaches, and lived, until we got bored of it, and then we went back in society, and screwed everything up. So remember this, the body doesn't give us any pleasure, yeah? We can alleviate the dukkha, and that's what we think is the pleasure, yeah? Yeah. So next time, just put some hot coals, and some ice cold water, and then try it out, yeah? Or hit your head against the wall and feel, when the pain is slowly disappearing, yeah? It's so nice, yeah? These Germans, yeah. What, the other thing, about, the ones who investigate the dog shit, Yeah, that sounds a German. But they're very thorough, In one way it is good, in another way it's not so good, yeah. It caused a lot of dukkha for some of the Jewish people, the thoroughness, of killing all these Jews, yeah, in the Holocaust, yeah. Now the Jews are doing the same thing with the Palestinians, yeah. Yeah, there's no end to it, yeah. That's why also in Germany we say the oppressed of today is the oppressor of tomorrow, yeah. So when we are oppressed, most of our life oppressed, when we come back, in the next life we want to oppress other people, yeah, and that's it, yeah. It turns around, yeah. There's actually a story, in the Buddhist, in the suttas, where two women came to the Lord Buddha and they had one child. Anybody remembers that? Yeah. And then, the woman who gave birth to the child said, it's my child, and the other woman said, no, it's my child, yeah? And then Lord Buddha said, how many lifetimes are you doing that? Last time she was the mother and you claimed the child, yeah? And then before you were the mother and she claimed the child. You do that now for 7 lifetimes. When are you going to stop? Huh? And they stopped. Yeah? They realized that, yeah? And that's the same thing, with being oppressed, in the next life being the oppressor, and then in the next life being oppressed again. Yeah? So, it just, goes around and round and round, yeah? So remember this, yeah? About karma, I talked already about it a little bit, I think in the first talk, huh? I can't remember, it's the third talk, what I mentioned and what I didn't mention, yeah? Whatever, remember this also well, Whatever happens to us right now, is the result of our karma, yeah? Huh? Whatever we've done unto others, others will do unto us, yeah? So don't do unto others what you don't want others to do unto you, yeah? Remember this, everything, every day, we have so many opportunities to remember this, yeah? If you just go through your day, if you have a daily reflection, in the evening when you look, what happened during the day, and then you can see, yeah? You can see what is happening with your life, yeah? Don't just run, that is also a wake-up call, yeah? This daily reflection, I really want every one of you to do it, at least to try to do it. I remember, when I had a student, in the beginning, he was also from Germany. Yeah? So I told him, do this daily reflection, yeah. And the next year he came, I said, how is your daily reflection? Oh, I completely forgot. Okay, then I said, okay, now write it down. So write it sometimes down. Yeah. So he wrote it on his computer. Whenever he opened up his computer, the message was, yeah, did you do your daily reflection? Yeah. And then I asked him. A year later, he came. I completely forgot. After four weeks, was not. So the next time he wrote it on his mirror. Yeah. So whenever. Same thing, he forgot. It holds, for 2-3 weeks, he did it 2-3 weeks and then he doesn't see it anymore. Yeah, it was still on his mirror, he didn't wipe it off, yeah. It was still on his mirror, but he completely forgot it, yeah. It is a tool that goes against the grain of the kilesas. It is something to undermine the power of the kilesas, yeah? If we know what we are doing, why we are doing, and what the results of our doing is, yeah? Remember this, yeah? You just go through your day, yeah? And see, what kind of thoughts you woke up, what you were doing that, what kind of feelings came up, or what kind of memories came up, yeah? If you can't remember, just go to the next stop, yeah? And don't judge what happened. Let the heart see. Yeah? Sometimes I say meditation is rip open, your chest, and let the heart see what you're doing. Yeah? It's not, yeah. We understand everything instantly. Yeah. You see some situation, you talk to somebody, and you instantly say, "Oh, that was bad." No, let the heart see and let the heart make the decision. Huh? Don't judge it. Very difficult, yeah. We are not only judgmental with other people, but we are very judgmental with ourselves as well, yeah. So, remember this, don't judge it, just see what is happening, yeah. Just like you observe, the animals, you don't judge, if that is good what the animal's doing or bad, They are moving here, moving there, there is this feeling coming up, there is this action, there is this interaction, yeah. Just see it, and don't judge it, just show it to the heart, yeah, and the heart will decide, what is wholesome and not wholesome. Just like I said yesterday, we constantly have our hand on fire and look the other way. Now meditation is, to turn the head towards, the hand, yeah. Once the head sees, or once the eye sees that the hand is on fire, you don't have to tell. Yeah, try it out. Yeah, have your hand on the fire, and then look at, you don't have to tell. You should pull your hand away. No, it does it instantly. Yeah? And that is the heart. That is the quality of the heart. The mind can never let go. Huh? You have to understand that. The mind can, what is it, Fern? The mind can resist to do something that is unwholesome or that it thinks it's unwholesome, but it cannot let go. It's the heart that can let go. And this is something you have to understand. That's why we have to show the heart what it is doing. Yeah? And once the heart understands, it lets go on its own. Yeah? The mind can say, I really want to do this. Yeah? And the heart says, no interest. Yeah? And now it is, the mind says, I shouldn't do this. The heart says, but I'm interested. Yeah? So the heart is the prime mover, so we have to teach the heart, not the mind, yeah. If you teach the mind, you didn't need to sit there for hours and hours and, and strangulate yourself, with going through all this pain, yeah. Because you can just, okay, let go, boop, yeah. No, it doesn't work. And we all know that it doesn't work, yeah. But this notion, it's a very Buddhist notion that comes from the West. You just let go, yeah. Yeah. When I was in Germany or in England, went to this meditation center or went to the monastery, they all said, I asked how to get rid of greed and hate, huh? And they just said, let go, let go. I said, I can't let go, it still comes back constantly, it comes back, yeah. I can't let go of it, yeah. Oh, yeah, you just train it to let go. Yeah. Then I came and see Lungta Mahabo and Wat Papantat, he said, some people think, letting go. No, the heart doesn't know, the mind doesn't know how to let go, yeah. And he brought up the example with an ant, The ant is on the roof, If some wind comes, and the ant falls, to the floor, it doesn't hurt itself, it just walks by, yeah? So it wants to go to the floor, but it doesn't know let go. What does it do? It puts one foot, in front of the other, and then walks down, wall, until it comes to the floor, yeah? And that's what Lungta Mahabodhi said. That is how we do. That's how we train, yeah? We train Sila, Samadhi, and Panya, yeah? That's how we get down to the floor. Yeah? That's how we can let go. But the heart needs to know it. The heart needs to understand it. And sometimes the heart is very stubborn. It just doesn't want to see. Yeah? So we have to show it. Yeah? We show it 100 times. We show it 1,000 times. And maybe, when you show it 1,001 time, then it will understand, and then it's not interested anymore. Yeah? And that's why we have to do this investigation. So we investigate the same thing over and over again, just like I said the morning, we cut up our body, put it in front of us, No, heart says, well, no, it's still me, yeah? Until, you do the 1,001 time, and then suddenly the heart says, oh, no, body is the body, chitta is the chitta, yeah? And then it lets go of this attachment to the body, yeah? Then it knows it's not the body anymore. But then it's still, it still likes the car, yeah? Yeah? It knows that it's not the car, but it still likes to drive, and drive fast, yeah? Like in Germany on the Autobahn, with 200 or 250, yeah? So, then we have to investigate the body, but we are talking about that tomorrow morning, yeah? About investigation of the body. The Asubha practice, loathsomeness of the body. Yeah? So, I think that's enough for today. Now you can ask questions.
Questions? I'll pass the mic.
Well, if there are no questions,
At the back.
then I just go and rest, and you do and meditate.
Hi Ajahn, do you think there's an ara in this room?
What?
Ara in this room?
I don't.
Do you think there's an arahant in this room?
There's no arahant in this room.
Then my next question is, do you think you have to undergo great suffering in order to take the Dhamma seriously?
Do you think you have to undergo great suffering in order to take the Dhamma seriously?
Most of us have, yeah. Otherwise you don't realize, It's suffering. I wouldn't talk about suffering, I talk about dukkha, dissatisfaction. Yeah? Realize it, you're still young and you think, life is so beautiful, and there's no dukkha, yeah? Then work for 30 years and then you see, then see the dukkha, or have a wife, and then you see the dukkha, instantly, Yeah? In the first few years, you're happy, but nowadays, people, get so easily dissatisfied, they split up after 3 years, yeah? Our parents, lived together, for 40, 50, 60 years, yeah? And now we split up, I can't take it anymore, let's find a new partner, yeah? Yeah. You think if there's an arahant in Lungda would have said, yeah, Hanni, Hannun, Arahan. Han means, to point your head towards this and to point your head toward that, and then if you do that constantly, you are arahant, yeah. It's completely useless, to ask, yeah. As long as you understand the teaching, that is important, yeah. And if I can't answer your question, then find another teacher. But I doubt that you come up with a question that I can't answer. So.
Ajahn, there's a question on meditation. I always prefer sitting to walking meditation. I heard from the Wangpo who mentioned that walking meditation can help one to sit longer. Could you kindly advise what is an appropriate ratio of sitting versus walking meditation in a daily practice?
That is completely, that's completely up to the individual. If people like to sit, yeah, but they should do some walking meditation, yeah. If they sit for 10 or 12 hours, then they should at least do one hour of walking meditation, and then they can sit for another 8 or 9 hours, yeah. But other people just like to walk, yeah. Lungta like to walk, yeah. And Lumpur Sao like to sit. Yeah, so that depends on the characteristic of a person, yeah. I like to sit, yeah. I didn't like to walk, yeah. Sometimes I walked for 3 hours, but that was, once in a while, yeah. But I walked every day, between the sittings, yeah. So, it's up to the individual. There's nothing wrong, with sitting, and there's nothing wrong with walking, you can have both, upachara in walking and sitting, yeah. But if you want to go into apana, you have to either do standing meditation or sitting meditation. Okay, so, then go and practice. What? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, a few months back when I listened to your Dhammatalk, I started to do the daily reflection. But I understood it like, I do it like as a form of sitting, I close my eyes and do the daily reflection. Is that correct?
He says that a few months back he listened to your Dhammatalk and he started doing the daily reflection, and he does it as a sitting, so he closes his eyes and sitting meditation and does the daily reflection. Is that correct?
I mean, after you do samatha, then do, while sitting meditation, you can do the daily reflection, you can even do it, while do walking meditation, it doesn't really matter, yeah. But first, get your mind calm, yeah.
We should aside somewhat like 10 minutes, 1 hour, or how long should it be?
Oh, I mean, when I started doing it, it took nearly 1.5 hours to go through the whole day, because the mind was not really willing, to go to all these places, where, yeah. But then, if you do it for a year, it becomes 5-10 minutes, yeah. And later on, it's just a feel, whoop, yeah, and you see it within 1 minute, the whole day going through, yeah. But it's a training, yeah. It's a training, So in the beginning it takes long, yeah. But don't. If you can't remember something, just go to the next thing that you remember, yeah. Don't hanker on, to one thing. Oh, what was coming next? No, just go to the next occasion that you can remember, huh? Or the next point, during your day, that you can remember, yeah. And at the end, say, tomorrow I want to remember it better, yeah. So that's it, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, briefly on talk. I just when I was, I think yesterday I was sitting down. I think at home doing my samatha meditation. So these reflections come to me that I have been practicing samatha meditation 30 years back using the counting method, counting from 1 to 10, and after yesterday. Teaching by report, so I started to use the Buddha. That means instead of 1 to 10, I just do and do, just inhalation and exhalation. So instead of having 10 crutches, I just have 2 crutches, or to so-called to anchor myself in the in and out breath. So this is one of my reflection. It just occurred somewhat naturally. Then the second, and then this afternoon during my samatha meditation, as I was sitting, there was this song which I heard. I think it's from the YouTube. The thing just keep on as I was saying Buddha, and then the song is playing simultaneously at the same time with Buddha, and then the song just keep coming. Then I try to push it away, try to ignore it, but it still comes at the same time as the Buddha. So
What song? What song? Yeah. Open your eyes, breathe through, yeah, and then go back to the Buddha, yeah. Now that is completely wrong.
I try to push away, but
no, never ever push it away. Yeah, the more you push things away, the stronger they get. Just don't pay any interest to them. Put your interest back to the Buddha, or put your interest back to the breath. And the more you interest in every detail of the Buddha, the song completely disappears. If you try to push it away, yeah, it becomes stronger and it becomes more disturbing. Yeah? Just don't pay any interest. Yeah? Do you do it, in your daily routine. Yeah? If somebody talks very noisy, you don't pay any interest and you don't notice it. Yeah? Huh? So, not paying interest to the things, yeah? We don't suppress things, we don't oppose things, we just don't pay any interest to them. And pay the interest in the Buddha or in the breath, or, yeah, do the Buddha very fast, Buddha. There's no occasion, for the song to come up, yeah?
Actually, what I did was I go downstairs and do walking meditation. Yeah. So the jingle, the song doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Walk faster, walk faster and do the Buddha faster until really the mind calms down. Once the mind calms down, these things don't come in. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes tricky, you have to find your own way, how to deal with it. Just know for reference, don't push things away, yeah, because then they become stronger, yeah. Just don't pay any interest, yeah. We are so used as human beings not to pay interest to things that don't interest us, yeah, huh?
Just thinking, is it because of that songs like this can be somehow during the meditation? That's why Buddha introduced the 8 precepts, no entertainment.
No. That is not why, that is not why he introduced no entertainment. He introduced no entertainment not to get us distracted, not for meditation. Yeah, if you come to a monastery, and nowadays you see it very often, and the monks playing with their smartphones, that is a distraction. Yeah, yeah? So actually, some of the more stricter monasteries don't allow any smartphones in the monasteries. Yeah, yeah. Neither for the monks nor for the lay people. Yeah, yeah. We in our monasteries, we keep the smartphone when the people leave. We give that back to them, yeah? So that they don't have the opportunity. Yeah, and that's the same thing. Distracting sound can be very distracting. Yeah, so the Lord Buddha didn't want want the people to listen to the chants. Yeah, but not because of the meditation. Yeah, because of the distraction. Yeah, and of course it stays in our mind. Yeah. Huh? There are some songs, that like to stay in our mind, constantly, Huh? One time, there was sweeping in Wat Papantat, there was sweeping, one of the monks was sweeping, and Lungta passed by and said, we are sweeping, we don't play the song in your head, yeah? Okay, so... Yeah, do the Buddha faster, walk faster, and then, put more interest, yeah?
Thanks for this evening talk. I want to ask about the meditation suggestion to drop out the body. I tried it this afternoon after getting some calmness. How do I know if I'm doing it right?
How do you what?
How do I know if I'm doing it right? The meditation.
When you see the parts of the body, clearly laying in front of you. That's when you do it correctly, yeah? You have to take it off, So you look at the hand, with your inner eyes, not with the outer eyes. You look at the hand, look at the hand, then you take it there, and then you see it there, yeah? And then you took up the next hand, or the lower arm and the upper arm, and then you take it out, and you see it there, and then you see the hand, the lower arm, the upper arm, and so on, until you see all the parts of the body. Then you do it correctly.
And when I finish laying it down,
Yeah.
I just look at it, just keep looking at it.
Yeah, look at it, and look at it for a few minutes, and then take it back, yeah, and see what is happening, yeah. You take the first part back, and suddenly I comes back, yeah. And you put it back, and there's no I, for the moment, because the identification with the body is weakened, yeah. That's when you do it correctly. There are no pleasant or unpleasant feelings while you're doing this, yeah? It's just, it's just a mental training.
No, what I mean is, if
Oh, no. I mean, that doesn't weaken. It weakens the attachment to the body, to the belief that we are the body. I mean, what I'm talking about, what I'm going to talk about tomorrow, that weakens, That would really weaken, the pleasure or the displeasure. Okay, so fight, some more fighting? Oh. We can always do one more breath. Or we can do one more Buddha, just one Buddha. Just like I said with the walking meditation, just one part, yeah? Just one more part. We always can do that, yeah? One more Buddha, we can always do it. I mean, I remember I had to handle through one more breath. Just one more breath, yeah? After this breath is gone, one more breath. You always can do one more breath, yeah? Until the time is over, yeah? That is how we, go against the grain, yeah? Okay?